Hi, dear friends. I am A.R. Khan in the director position in SemiDirect. I am one of the team member of the 5SS team who gives training on the go on every product, every ailment. So today let me tell you details on joint care. So first of all, what is arthritis? Let us listen to Dr. James Machino on this subject.
Hi, I'm Dr. James Machino. What is arthritis? Well, it comes from the derivative arthro, which means joint, and itis, which means inflammation. So, of course, in arthritis, there's a lot of joint inflammation. But there are different types of arthritis, as you likely know. There's a type of arthritis called osteoarthritis, which is sort of age-related. It's also known as degenerative arthritis. As we get older, almost everybody develops some osteoarthritis. Then there's, of course, the autoimmune types of arthritic conditions like rheumatoid arthritis and ankylosing spondylitis. Lupus also has joint involvement. Psoriatic arthritis and, Reiter's syndrome. There's a number of autoimmune diseases that affect the joints. Most people know that as well. The thing is, what makes these things different? Well, in osteoarthritis, we used to think it was a wear and tear problem where you wore the joints out, but over the years, we realized that's not really true. A lot of people who use their joints the most actually have the healthiest looking joints even on an x-ray. After age 40, the body stops making optimal amounts of glucosamine. You probably have heard about glucosamine. We think it's a supplement. But the body makes its own glucosamine, and up to age 40, you make all the glucosamine you need pretty much. And glucosamine is needed to help build the joint cartilage and maintain it. There's always a turnover of joint cartilage, so as you break some down, the body's making new cartilage material. After age 40, as the body stops making optimal amounts of glucosamine, the rate at which the cartilage breaks down is now faster than the rate at which it can be synthesized. And so you get joint cartilage erosion. The bones get closer together. When you look at an x-ray, the doctor will say there's narrowing of the joint space, and that's a classic sign of osteoarthritis. That's not the only thing that goes sideways in osteoarthritis. As we get older, around our joints, there's like saran wrap, this synovial lining. And some of the immune cells called monocytes that are on the lining of the synovial tissue secrete more inflammatory chemicals or cytokines as we get older, and it produces, so we're not only getting joint cartilage erosion, but there's a greater tendency for inflammation to occur as a result of that inflammatory cytokine production. So that's the osteoarthritis story. In rheumatoid arthritis, the key lifestyle strategies are these. You have to tone down the release of these inflammatory cytokines. The immune system is producing these major inflammatory chemicals in rheumatoid arthritis. And also, if you can tone that down, and if you can sort of regulate the immune system, bring it back into more normalized function.
This is because of the oxidative stress which gives rise to free radical onslaught, and inflammation happens and tissue gets damaged. And that is because the deterioration of glucosamine molecule in the body. And one more thing is the attack of autoimmune diseases. The most common approach to arthritis in the market today, one is the balms, sprays and the gels, and second thing is drugs, and of course the painful joint replacement surgery. Now let us know the side effects of these drugs from Dr. James Machino.
What are the side effects of ibuprofen, aspirin, indomethacin, Voltaren, which is also known as diclofenac, even acetaminophen and other anti-inflammatory drugs? And so, they have a very good anti-inflammatory effect. The problem is that they're so powerful they have some unintended side effects, as you know, and if they're taken over a long enough period of time at a high enough dosage, then side effects start to occur. Originally, we thought the risk was just primarily it would cause irritation to the stomach. A lot of people get stomach aches when they take those drugs, and then it can lead to erosion and then ulceration and then bleeding in the intestinal tract. But more recently, we've seen some other health concerns, that these drugs are causing a lot of gastrointestinal irritation and ulceration. In fact, 10 to 20,000 people die each year in the United States from internal bleeding due to the use of these anti-inflammatory drugs. That's not widely known. But we're seeing now that it's also producing chronic heart failure, which is another common cause of death. We're causing cardiovascular deaths in people that don't have other major risk factors for cardiovascular disease. It's also raising blood pressure, which we didn't realize before was even happening. And we knew it was causing liver damage, but now these drugs are becoming a leading cause of liver failure, and they're also causing kidney damage. Acetaminophen in particular causes a great deal of liver damage, and there's a lot of kidney damage that can occur, leading to the need for dialysis later in life, or requiring a kidney transplant. So, you want to avoid these things happening to you. So I'm not against these drugs. I'm just saying that you want to try to use the least amount of them possible. And this is where diet and supplementation comes into the story, because diet and supplementation can reduce inflammation and reduce pain, and certainly doesn't have the toxicity. I'll give you some examples. The combination of curcumin, boswellia, ginger, white willow bark extract, a great combination of anti-inflammatories that are all natural that can reduce inflammation without any significant side effects. A lot of rheumatologists and orthopedic surgeons and family doctors fail to explain to the patient what are the dietary practices, what are the supplements, what are the best exercise for somebody to reduce inflammatory diseases. And it's very unfortunate, because these things can make a big difference and reduce your reliance on some of these prescription drugs that are anti-inflammatories that have these kinds of side effects.
We have a very strong supplement from Semi-Direct. First is the R3 Power. Let's have a look what all are the ingredients in this. The boswellia molecule to give relief from pain and inflammation. Second, it has glucosamine molecule which rebuilds the damaged tissue. And of course the third one is the curcumin molecule which restores the normal bone function. So R3 Power has the boswellia molecule which works as anti-inflammatory activity. Let us know from Dr. James Machino about boswellia.
Boswellia, the secret anti-inflammatory with virtually no side effects. Boswellia is a large branching tree found in India, and the resin from the tree contains medicinal ingredients that have been used in the medical Indian system for many years. And it's really that the resin from the tree that contains these active constituents known as boswellic acids. And they are powerful natural anti-inflammatories. The way that they work is that they block a particular enzyme. I don't want to scare you with the word, but it's called the 5-lipoxygenase. This is part of the inflammatory process that things like aspirin and ibuprofen and Celebrex and indomethacin and Voltaren, and this is the part of inflammation that those drugs don't actually address. Boswellia is one of the rare compounds that can actually block this component of the inflammatory process that is very, very unique. And so in clinical studies, boswellia has been shown to be very effective for osteoarthritis, inflammatory bowel diseases like ulcerative colitis, chronic respiratory illnesses, and I really like it for autoimmune diseases, because in autoimmune disease the white blood cells are producing all kinds of inflammatory chemicals using the 5-lipoxygenase pathway, and boswellia blocks that pathway. And that we really don't have drugs yet that can block that particular pathway. Are there side effects? Boswellia has virtually no side effects, no drug interaction. So if you're on some other medications, you can still add boswellia.
The second molecule is the glucosamine molecule, which helps in the rebuilding of damaged tissue. Now let us listen to Dr. James Machino on glucosamine.
Glucosamine, an essential anti-aging supplement. Our bodies make glucosamine. It's required to make certain components of our joint cartilage. The joint cartilages are the shock-absorbing pads in between our bones that help to stop bone damage from occurring and reduces the likelihood that arthritis will develop. But after age 40, our bodies make less glucosamine. And as a result of that, the cartilage starts to thin and we start to move towards arthritic degeneration. It's almost inevitable in each one of us. But in recent years, we've seen studies showing that supplementation with glucosamine after the age of 40 can give the cartilage the raw material it needs to maintain its integrity to help offset arthritic changes. So as an essential factor in terms of your quality of life, being able to still be active as you get older, you can't let your cartilage erode and thin out. And the only thing that's been shown to stop that process is actually glucosamine supplementation. Medical doctors told that glucosamine works for osteoarthritis. A recent review article on glucosamine was written for medical doctors. It was published in 2012 in the journal known as Therapeutic Advances in Musculoskeletal Disease. The highlights of the article are these. What these doctors are telling medical doctors is that glucosamine is effective in managing osteoarthritis. Number two, how does it do it? It stabilizes the joint cartilage. It stops cartilage destruction in osteoarthritis. And number three, it has impressive anti-inflammatory effects, blocking the release of major inflammatory chemicals like interleukin-1 and nuclear factor kappa beta. These things are all involved in osteoarthritic degenerative changes.
And the third molecule what is required is curcumin. Curcumin's bioprotectant activity helps restore the normal bone function. Let us listen to the doctors on curcumin.
Cumin, also known as curcumin, is better known as the Indian spice that is contained in curries, but it has received a lot of airtime over the last couple of years and quickly risen to become one of the most valuable new nutritional supplements on the market. And this is due to all the research which continues to churn out lots of data showing that cumin has tremendous health promoting abilities.
And I want to read something from a publication that when I first read it totally blew my mind, and then I want to comment on it a little bit. At this writing, Medline contains 193 articles on turmeric and curcuminoids. Of interest are 16 articles on these compounds as antioxidants, 23 on their mechanism in reducing inflammation.
In arthritis, it's great. You see, it's also a COX-2 inhibitor. And for arthritis, it's fantastic.
Now let us see the advantage of adding bioprine, the active molecule of the pepper fruit. So R3 power is for relief, rebuild and restore. Along with it, it contains the bioprine molecule which enhances the absorption of nutrients in the body. R3 power provides relief from pain, rebuilds tissues and restores normal bone function naturally. The dosage pattern 18 plus can take 2 per day. We saw the deterioration of glucosamine molecule, how to prevent this. And second thing is the attack of autoimmune diseases. What is the supplement for this? To increase immunity. It is bovine colostrum. Colostrum is a rich source of nutrients, antibodies and growth factors. Perhaps it is the most potent natural immune booster known to science. Supplementing our diet with bovine colostrum daily may help in many benefits, as listed below.
As Dr. Daniel Clark says in his book, Colostrum, Life's First Food, the #1 killer in the world today is immune disease. The only way your body can contract any kind of disease is when your immune system has been compromised. Cancer, heart disease, diabetes, allergies, infections, autoimmune disease, ulcers, and even aging are immune related. If your immune system is functioning properly, your body will automatically heal itself of any disease. And when it comes to boosting your immune system, nothing on the face of this earth comes even remotely close to the healing power of colostrum. Colostrum is a thick yellow substance that is produced during pregnancy and is life's first food for all mammals. It is the most important meal in our entire lives, so important that most animals will die without it. Colostrum has been used throughout history by many cultures around the world. Ayurvedic physicians and the sacred healers in India have for thousands of years used bovine colostrum for both physical and spiritual healing. Colostrum contains all essential fats, all essential amino acids, and is the most complete food that exists. Colostrum contains all known growth factors, which accelerate the regeneration and healing of all body tissues. Also in colostrum is all known immune factors, which supercharge the immune system and protect us from bacteria, viruses, and other invading organisms. There are an estimated 5,000 medical studies to date proving that colostrum heals immune problems, causes tissues to regenerate, and countless other healing benefits. The immune and growth factors in cow colostrum have been verified in lab analysis to be identical in molecular combination to humans. Amazingly, the cow and no other animal is able to transfer these healing nutrients to humans and virtually all other mammals.
The next product from SemiDirect for immunity boosting is the IgG+. The IgG, immunoglobulin G, is extracted from bovine colostrum of a special breed of cows from New Zealand. Its actions and benefits: it helps enhance immunity and health, helps prevent allergies by enhancing the immune system, also provides relief for those with joint pain and arthritis, supports prevention of ulcer formation due to inflammation. Even children after the age of 5 can be given one chewable tablet per day. First we saw the glucosamine deterioration, and second attack of autoimmune diseases where we require immunity, and now we will see the blood supply. Blood has to carry all these nutrients end to end. For this we require the omega-3, 6 and 9 fatty acids. Let us listen to Dr. James Machino once again.
Essential fatty acids and autoimmune disease management. You know that inflammation is a hallmark feature of many autoimmune diseases. And autoimmune diseases usually have periods of exacerbation or flare-up, followed by periods of remission where the disease is somewhat quiet. So one of the important supplements to consider in the long-term management of an autoimmune disease are essential fatty acids. Flaxseed oil is also an omega-3 fat, which the body can sort of elongate. It's known as alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA. The body elongates the ALA to make EPA, which is the type of omega-3 fat found in fish oil. And from there you can make the anti-inflammatory prostaglandin. So you say, why would I take flaxseed oil when I can get the EPA I need from fish oil? Because the flaxseed oil omega-3 fat, known as alpha-linolenic acid, can indirectly stop the body from making some of the bad essential fats that lead to pro-inflammatory prostaglandins. So there's a really bad inflammatory prostaglandin called prostaglandin series 2, which promotes a lot of inflammation. Taking flaxseed oil can help to block the body from synthesizing the bad fat that gets produced to the pro-inflammatory prostaglandin series 2. Many medical doctors don't study nutrition and natural medicine, so they don't give this kind of advice to their patients with autoimmune diseases. But if you have a problem like this, you really need to understand it in some detail and know exactly what to do.
SamiDirect provides Omega Bio Plus, which contains the omega-3, 6 and 9 fatty acids. Omega-3 fatty acids are considered essential fatty acids because they cannot be synthesized by the human body but are vital for normal metabolism. They play a very important role in reducing inflammation throughout the body in the blood vessels and joints. The Omega Bio Plus provided from SamiDirect contains omega-3, 6 and 9 fatty acids extracted from flax seeds, safflower oil and olives. Even after the age of 10, children can be given because it is a food for the brain. Omega Bio Plus helps prevent many health problems including heart disease, rheumatoid arthritis and even cancer. It helps in maintaining normal blood pressure and cholesterol levels. It is of course the food for the brain, recommended for children under 15. Supports joint health, neuronal health and healthy skin, hair and nails. It supports a healthy immune system. Also helps to lower LDL and total cholesterol. So for all your joint problems, the solution lies in the combination of 3 products of SamiDirect. R3 Par 2 per day, Omega Bio Plus 2 per day, and of course IgG Plus 2 per day. Taking these supplements for about 4 to 6 months, you will come out of the problem of joint pain. Just fill up the form and purchase this product on discounted price. And you can take all the 3 products for 3 to 4 months until you come out of the problem. When the normal bone function is restored, take only one product in a month, one after the other, as just supplement. The 5SS team helping you move toward the life you want. Before this, you can cleanse your GI system without affecting the internal organs. According to the Royal Society of Medicine England, more than 65% of different health problems are caused by toxic colons. To keep ourselves clean, we brush our teeth, we shower every day. But when was the last that you cleaned your intestines? Toxiflush from SamiDirect cleanses the accumulated harmful toxins which can have a negative effect on the body. Take this product, 1 capsule 1 hour after dinner for 30 days. You can repeat it once in 3 to 4 months. It's just like servicing your vehicle. When the toxins are removed from the body, all nutrition and nutrients and even the food what you eat will be absorbed in a very phenomenal manner. The composition of this Toxiflush is 100% natural herbs which has no side effects. We have other products from SamiDirect. For details you can visit www.samidirect.com. In the prevention category, for early aging osteoporosis, liver damage, urinary tract infection, and even cancers. In the nutrition category, we have for cellular energy, for healthy nerves and blood, 46 essential nutrients, and for increasing immunity. And of course, in the management category, we have for diabetes, obesity, joint pain, overall wellness, and even to replace your breakfast. And finally, in the skincare segment, we have face wash, fairness cream, night cream, moisturizing cream, and under eye cream. For more details of any of the semi-direct product, you can always contact me. I am AR Khan in the director position in semi-direct. Just dial .Khan. Now let me show you how to purchase these clinically researched high nutritional products. These products are being presented by a company called Semi-Direct. Sami, S-A-M-I, stands for there is science behind every product. A stands for Ayurveda. The company uses the 5,000-year-old Ayurvedic science. M stands for molecular technology, wherein it extracts the active molecule from the Indian herb and presents it in the form of tablets, capsules, soft gels, and powder. That is the standard dosage form. And I stands for India. It is an Indian-based MNC. Since these products are not available in the market, you have to buy it directly from the company. Either you can visit the head office or any stock point, or you can also buy it online. Now let me show you how to buy it online. To buy the product, enter into the company's website www.samidirect.com. Close this. Say sign up now. And there is no joining fees. You can sign up free of cost. You can go for free sign up. You have to enter the sponsor ID. Here it is my ID. You can enter SD1993987. It shows my name. Choose your FOB plan. Right now you choose regular, and here business type. You can say it is individual and say proceed. The placement is important. You can select left. Select your business manual. It can be either English or Hindi. It is free. I enter name, father's name, then date of birth, then gender, marital status, then address, if the shipping address is same as the billing address, click here, then click the preferred delivery. If you are near the office, you can say hand delivery, you can pick it up, or you can say courier. It will be delivered to your doorstep without any courier charges. This is the required field, nominee. And here you enter the bank details. This is required if you are purchasing for 1,600 and above. Company is going to give back 8% of whatever you have purchased to your bank account by 15th of next month. You need not worry. The company is legal and ethical. If you want, you can see the amount what has been transferred to my account. I show here repurchase payout. For the month of May, 736 rupees has been transferred to my account. I'll just show you my bank account also. Here you can see Semi-direct marketing, 736 rupees credited to my bank account. So you can enter the bank details and even your PAN number. Then you can give your username and password, whatever you like. Now enter a password. Repeat the password. Now you have the policies and procedures. You can go through it and then say I have read, and then say proceed. If you have your PAN card copy and copy of your check leaf, you can upload from here itself. If you don't have now, you can give it later also. You can say skip here. So this is your ID, member ID. This will reach your mobile along with your password. This is your sponsor ID. Now here, if you want to buy the products, you can say buy now, or you can say buy later. If you say buy now, it will take you to this page wherein all the products are given here. You can select which product you want and the quantity, and you will be buying at discounted price, not on MRP. So whichever product you want, you can select here and you can say add to cart or buy now, and then complete it by making the payment, and the products will be delivered to your doorstep free of cost. 2 to 3 days you will be paying only the cost of the product. One Toxi Plus and then Omega Bio Plus. So totally you will be paying 1350. You say buy now. Here you can say repurchase order. If you are making the payment online, you can say pay now, or at this stage you can enter the text here. You can click on pay later and you can say place order, and the amount 1350, whatever amount you have to pay here, you can deposit in company's bank account and call the company and inform them that the amount has been deposited in the bank and these are the products required. Here you can say place order. You can note down the order tracking number and you can inform the company as to in which bank you have deposited the amount and the date and give the details of your order. Welcome to SemiDirect. Thank you.